Yo, I'm him signing in on y'all. Yeah. Look here, man. I'm gonna do my final. This is my final wrap up on Shedeour Sanders situation. And like I say, it's been weeks and weeks, and I've done finally put it all together. Everybody got their own theory of what's happening, what they think happened, yada yada yada. But you know me, I got the truth, man. I bring it to you raw. And it took me a week to get this together to bring to you, but now I got the final outcome on what happened, why he fell in the draft. It's simple and it's short. This NFL, let me tell you something. The more money a person have, the more they think they can replace God. I mean, that money actually take over their soul. You take these old rich NFL owners, they got billions of dollars. They think they think they better than God. And see what they doing with this NFL thing, they trying to replace God. They think, can't nobody make these players happier than them. They think ain't nothing on earth can make them happier than what they can do. They think if God come down and tell somebody they self that you're going to heaven, they think they can make somebody happier than that. They think, oh boy, when they, and see the thing about it, see, they get these kids and you just look at this draft, and when they call them up on the phone, are you ready for this? I don't think you heard me. I said, are you ready for this? Yeah, I'm ready. Oh, you about to become a Baltimore Raven. Oh. They do all this flopping around like a fool, and, they want to feel like they made you something. See, when a person make you feel like, you owe them something, see, they can keep you watered down. They can keep you from opening your mouth. They can keep you from speaking up on stuff that you see. See, because they're making these players feel like they owe them something. And all along, these guys done work hard and went through college and did their work and to get there. But they want to get you there and make you feel like you owe us something. These guys owe, and they fall into this. They fall into this trap. That way, when something goes on, have you noticed these guys in the NFL, they keep the hush mouth about it. When one of them been treated wrong, all the rest of the niggas, they keep their mouth shut. Keep your mouth shut, boy. That's where it is. And see, here we go with Shedeour. They done got together and said, you know what? Oh, we can't make this nigga happy. Or we can't make this nigga feel like we God because he already rich. This nigga already got it living in a mansion house. We what do we got to offer this nigga? We ain't got to offer nothing. We can't make this nigga water down. We can't make this nigga feel like he owe us something. Because he already got everything. So yeah, that's why they didn't want him. And trust me, believe me, they wasn't gonna draft that boy at all. They wasn't gonna draft him at all until Donald Trump tweeted something. That's what made them pick. They drafted him. They drafted him then, and then they try to cover it up and let Cleveland Brown get him because they need a quarterback. Okay, if Cleveland need a quarterback, why they didn't get him before they got that other quarterback? You see what I'm saying? It ain't nothing, but they done got on the phone with each other and said, we got to do something, we got to put him somewhere that somebody that needs a quarterback. So, yeah, with Cleveland, you need a quarterback. Yeah, okay, so we'll draft him. We'll wait till we'll draft him. But as you see, why would Cleveland draft him when they already drafted a quarterback ahead of him? If Cleveland had any interest in him, they would have drafted him before the quarterback that they drafted. You see what I'm saying? That makes sense to you? No, these suckers are filthy rich and they the devil. And like I say, they slave masters. And I did one video and I told y'all, y'all people don't want to hear this. My video didn't do good numbers the last time I did about the NFL. But you people need to learn, man. I'm telling you about these racist NFL owners, man. These are slave masters. All of them 70 and 80 years old. Them lad, you think they 70, 80 years old? You think they ain't seen slavery? They great granddaddy was a slave master. That's how they got rich. That's how they got rich. Their great granddaddy owned slaves. Their great granddaddy used to buy land for $20 an acre. And now, as time go on, he passed it to the next generation. Then he passed it to the next slave generation. And now that great granddaddy, who he left the land to, that grandson was a racist. Do you think if the granddaddy is racist, you think he gonna leave it to his grandson if his grandson ain't racist like him? No. So the grandson got to be racist too. Okay, so he died, he leave it to him. All right, here we go again. The grandson racist. Okay, the grandson own all the land now. Now the grandson sit here, hey, he about ready to die, so he gonna leave it to his grandson, which is racist. So if his grandson ain't racist, you think he gonna leave it to him? No. So his grandson racist. And this went on up the ladder into these rich owners, these bastards owners in the NFL inherit all the land. And we got into today's century, and that land was quadruple worth what they paid for it. So that's how they got rich. You can trace the history back, man. It's simple what I just told you. If you can't see that them bastards are racist now by what I just told you. Because see, nobody just wakes up a billionaire. You got to have something to sell or something to trade to get the money. And like I say, they bought that land. They were buying land for $20 an acre. Do you know how much land, you know how much an acre worth today? And so they sold that land and got all that money. They sold that land to the banks and got all them billions of dollars. Now they're able to buy them a football team and keep their money flowing. So like you say, you dealing with the same racist bastards that was established back in the slavery days. They generation, they granddaddy, all them grandson, all them races, and it ended right here with these racist NFL owners right now. Ask yourself, where did they get all that money at to buy these teams, huh? Where did they get money at to own a big NFL's team? Somebody had to get some money. Somebody had to loan it to them somewhere. Where did you get the money? You got the money. You inherited that from your great-great-grandfather, which was a slave master. Yes, sir. That's where it come from. But like I say, going back to these racist bastards, they want these boys to feel like, oh boy, they done made you. What they give you is better than you going to heaven. That's what they want them to feel like. They want these boys to feel like they owe them something. They want them to feel like, you able to buy a mansion house now because of us. You able to buy jewelry and gold because of us. Look what we did for you, That's what they want these guys to feel like. As long as you feel like somebody have given you everything, somebody have put you in a position to have everything, you're going to always feel like you owe that person something. And see, that's the game they play. They want these players to feel like they owe them something. For that with Shedeour, they feel like they couldn't pull that game on him because he already rich. How we going to make this dude, fall on the ground crying that he going to be making some big money when he already got big money? How we going to make this dude fall on the ground crying when we tell him we select him on our team that he going to be able to buy him a Ferrari car? Well, he already got Ferraris. How we going to make this guy fall on the ground crying and that knowing that we done put him in the position he can buy him a mansion house? Well, he already got a mansion house. So they feel like he wasn't doing no good. He wasn't doing no good. He won't do them. He ain't doing no good to the NFL. We can't make him fall out cry. We can't make him feel like he owe us something. Then he cocky too, or we can't pick that nigga. So now that's the reason why they didn't pick him. That's the reason why they didn't pick him, because like I say, they couldn't make him bow down to them. They couldn't make him feel like, oh, I owe them something. And like I say, Roger Goodell, you a racist snake too, because you know what's going on. You know what's going on. You know why they didn't pick him. But you do all this hugging Deion and shaking hand. And Deion, you need to stop shaking hand with the snake. I seen plenty of videos of you walking up hugging Roger Goodell like he a good guy. You see what he did. You see what he done for you. He know what was going on. He know a lot more than you know about this situation, Deion. But you every time you see him, you cheesing and hugging Roger Goodell. Roger Goodell is a racist snake too. Why you think they keeping him in power? It racist them NFL owners is. Why you thinking they keeping Roger Goodell in power? Because he's a racist bastard too. But like I say, hey, I just want to let y'all know, I want to wrap this up. That's the reason why they didn't pick Shedeour. They feel like, oh, we couldn't make this nigga happy. We can't, we can't make him fall on the floor crying happy, you know. So at the end of the day, I kind of think Shedeour and the family know what that was. That's why they did that jumping, celebrating, jumping around. They was throwing shades at them bastards. This what y'all want? This what y'all want? This what y'all didn't pick me for because y'all figure I wasn't going to do this dance? So him and the family, yeah, they got up dancing and just jumping and down. So they were throwing shades at the NFL because they knew this what you want us to do. But they figured Shedeour wasn't going to do that because he already rich. But I'm him, signing out.